Folks, this is the first edition of 30s Rock. Essentially, very simple. Going to try to break 40, shoot in the 30s, that is the idea. As we go, I'm gonna do one of these a week, probably post it on Saturdays, I would guess. Going to be absolutely enthralling. If I can do it 3 out of the 5, the first installment is gonna be 5 episodes. If I can do it 3 out of the 5 times, we will reassess and we will probably graduate to another number. Also, if we are able to achieve that goal, I am going to do a giveaway for you at the conclusion of those 5 episodes. And if I am not able to accomplish that task, I'll probably do the giveaway anyway. Without further ado, this is the first edition of 30s Rock. Let us hit some golf shots. We have a beautiful layout today. It's a par 35. So we get a little bit of an extra advantage there. Plain and simple. I am going to look to break 40 over this 9 holes. Now, I would like to think of myself as an individual who should not necessarily have too much of a struggle to break 40. It comes with a caveat today. I will not be using a putter on the greens. Hey guys, Tristan editing here. We were hoping that the putter would be misplaced, findable, something of that nature. No, it's gone, long gone, never to be seen again, which is regrettable. We have made some arrangements and we will document that in the near future, so be on the lookout for that. But yes, unfortunately, no putter in this particular segment. So we are without it today. We will manage, we certainly will. We got 420 par 4. Wind is pretty calm, so I'm not too concerned about that. So we're gonna hit driver. Might even be a little bit downwind. Let's get it in play. Off and running. Break 40, 30s Rock. I'm excited. Let's do it. It's very low on the face. If it gets over that hill, it should be good. And it did. Oh. Whoa, what is going on here? No. Oh, that is... We ended up rolling off of a bank into the rough. I did not realize this was over here. We may or may not have absolutely obliterated that ball because we are a lot closer to the hole than I thought. We are also a lot further away from the fairway than I thought. So we rolled down off whatever this nonsense is, but hey, that'll happen. We got 110 to the flag. I don't actually see the flag, so I'm going to change that by walking up to the top of this hill, also in a divot. All right, this is very much not what I was hoping for. I still don't 100% know where the flag is, but got a general idea. Oh, that felt very much not like something I enjoyed. Hey Buzz, how we looking? Didn't get anything. All right. I'll tell you what, I was running a little late today and I asked T-Buzz to pick up the Gatorade for me in the pro shop. I didn't specify color. I told him to surprise me and T-Buzz picked me up Glacier Freeze, which you absolutely love to see.
You know, fun fact, he asked me what flavor to take. I chose that one.
Is that so? Frankie P. You know what? I will tell you, if you threw at me like maybe an orange or even a red, I would have questions. I would. Absolutely love to see that. I was giving the credit to T-Buzz, but Frankie lenses really came up huge today. We're just off the front edge. I suppose I could have gone with a little more club, but I really didn't know what was over there. Also keep forgetting that I don't have a putter. Hopefully, we can roll it up there close enough to where it does not become an issue. I think I'm gonna try to obviously chase this up there close to the hole. I think actually that is pretty well established. Sit down for me, sit down for me, sit down for me. 6 out of 10, pretty decent. Okay, if I could knock this in, got about a 5-footer for par on the first, that would be beyond sensational. Par on the first. Absolutely take that after a somewhat errant tee shot. I believe we have our lone par 5 up next, so hopefully we can pick up a shot there.
The forearm might be the new move for putting.
You know what? Oh!
We got a bit of a flag forgetting moment. Happens.
Some of you might be wondering why I'm not wearing a hat. I generally do. I'm not one of those guys. Full transparency. The hair was looking all right this morning. I wasn't hating it, so I was like, you know what? And I actually got it cut. So I didn't want to. I mean, all the time and effort that went into that, I didn't want to cover it up. You buy a nice new car, right? What do? You don't put one of those car tarps over it. You show it off a little bit. You take it out. You drive it around. I will generally have a hat on, probably for the most part, but didn't really want to mess up the hair today. So that's what we're working with. T-Buzz is exactly where I'm trying to hit this golf shot, so hopefully he is paying attention. Par 5. I think this requires a little bit of a draw, because if I get a little bit too far to the right, it's probably going to chase down that hill and give us some issues on the approach shot. So hopefully I can maybe even take it a little bit over the corner of those trees. Whoa! 4 right! That was a poor touch.
From my perspective, I honestly did not see where it went.
It went very far to the right. I'm not sure how many of you are familiar with golf terminology, but we golfers would, generally speaking, refer to that shot as a terrible shot. I feel like with 219 to the hole into breeze, I'm gonna have to hit a cutty soft one of these, and we will chase it down there and hopefully not sail it 100 million yards past the green. I believe that's more or less the right line. I don't know what's down there, but I think that'll probably get the job done. I want to say 25 yards to the stick, and it is a par 5. If we could maybe chase this up there pretty close, we could come away with birdie. Downhill slope, don't love that, but try to get some spin on it and chase it down there. It's gonna have to sit. If it does, it could be very nice. I'll take that for sure. Gotta look at birdie on 2. Love that. Fairly straight putt. I'll say it's about 4 to 5 feet. That is absolutely phenomenal. Let's go. We're 2 holes in. We are 1 under par, and we have made 2 putts in a row. Let's keep this rolling. All right, so I mentioned the Glacier Freeze. Not only did he pick me up a Gatorade, beautiful turkey and bacon sandwich as well, which certainly could be worse. Wow. Getting a little fuel here. Feeling good after the bird, but the juices are flowing a little bit, so I got to keep that under control.
I had one of those things before too.
One of these?
Yeah, that's good.
I'm sure you're a happy young man. What would you say is your go-to sandwich, Frankie P?
Like cold cuts, or are we talking could be warm too?
Wow, that is
opening up the warm category really.
That opens up a plethora of options. I'm gonna give you your pick of the litter, warm or cold, whatever you prefer.
Warm, I go probably chicken parm hero.
I mean,
maybe a little vodka on the vodka sauce.
I mean, let's hit a golf shot. Enough talk. All right, so it's more open than I initially thought. I think driver, well, if I slice it 10 miles to the right like I did last time, I don't think it matters what the hole looks like. Turkey sandwich, down the hatch, absolutely phenomenal. 1 under, which is lovely, certainly. If you can see T-Buzz off in the distance, I would love to take it right over him and maybe cut it a little bit off of that line back to the middle. It's gonna be right. I think we should be okay. Driver is not necessarily treating us the way we would like it to, but Might not be the driver's fault. Could be. It could be. I'm not saying it's not. So like I said, driver not there right now. But that's okay. You know, to be able to come away with bird after that abysmal drive on 2, I'm really, really happy with that, I have to say. Pro tip, if you chunk as many shots with your 60 as I do, might not be the worst idea in the world to give it a little scrub every once in a while. Get those grooves nice and spiffy. All right, 74 yards. Stomach cramp from the turkey sandwich. We'll battle through it. The lie could certainly be worse. It's not going to spin out of this rough though. I could be aggressive and try to take it right over that bunker and try to roll it up to the flag, or I can hit it pin high and use the backstop and leave myself a downhill mid-length putt. I'm gonna try to hit it just over that bunker and chase it. I risk landing in the bunker, but please go, please go, please go. Oh, that's not bad at all. Can't see the flag. Very concerned off the club that we might have come up short, but I think, oh, got eyes on it. All right, birdie putt, let's go. Don't think I need to say it, but I'll say it anyway. We're sticking with the 4-iron. It's done absolute wonders for me so far, so hopefully we can knock this in, get 2 under. That would be sensational. We'll let this guy play through. Absolute class act. He unfortunately noted to us that he left his pitching wedge somewhere along the lines. I wish it was me. I wish I left my pitching wedge instead of my putter, I will tell you that. Although, I hope my 4-iron is not listening to that, because that would be a grave disrespect. This thing has done, look at this thing. I mean, if this doesn't just spell birdies, I don't know what does. All right, speaking of birdies, let's go knock one home. Absolutely, no worries. Have a great afternoon. It looks like it might have pitched just there, so maybe there wasn't much I could have done about that slope. All right, longer putt than I thought. There's actually a little bit of a discoloration, maybe half a cup to the right, which is not a terrible aiming spot, so that gives me something to look at there. Up the hill, hopefully bang this home and get 2 under par. Okay. Our first little less than pure strike with the 4. Longish par 3, I believe, coming up, so hopefully we can hold serve and stay under par. Frankie P just notified me. He's not a fan of pretzels. Now, Frankie P, there's not a lot I can really say in response to that, other than how.
It really depends on the options. Like, usually my choices are a little bit more broad than just pretzels. Like, I'll pick a chip over a pretzel, usually.
Debatable. T-Buzz.
What's up?
This was your doing right here?
That was my doing.
Huge play. Huge play.
I pick Doritos any day over those.
The 200 of the flag. This is pretty much exactly the number for my 7, so I would say a little bit of helping wind. Might take a little bit off of it. Wind's off the right as well, so you know what I could do is actually hit a full shot, but cut it a little bit. I think that might not be the worst idea in the world. But that is much easier said than done, so let's give it a rip. That was fat as anything. Go! Oh, we got up there. Wow. I was not expecting that. Hopefully we can locate our divot as well. Not a good strike, but every once in a while, we've been getting some breaks today, I will say. I do have to say that. We've been getting some breaks. We had 2 errant tee shots, both of which ended up relatively okay. Terrible strike there, but I guess a little bit of a helping wind. We chased it up there, and we have another look at birdies. So hopefully we can cash in and get to 2 under. Terrible strike, but it somehow chased all the way up there. I don't know. T-Buzz is impressed, which is absolutely electric. I am not, because T-Buzz is unaware of just how bad that strike was, and that was certainly Yeah, so I think it probably caught this hill. Got a great kick. Certainly not necessarily looking to make this. We got a pretty significant swing off the right. So I'm gonna try to get it in the vicinity. Come away with par on one of the tougher holes we are gonna have to face today. And hopefully we can stay in the red figures. See, that is not a good strike, but again, not a terrible outcome. Okay. Tap in for par. All things considered, very, very pleased. 1 under through 4. Tough to tell what the wind's doing because we got some trees blocking it off. A little bit off the left, it looks like. Short par 4. Played this hole the other day. I was able to chase it down pretty close to the green. I think it's like 325 from here. Definitely don't need driver, but I don't know if you can tell, it's wide open, so don't need to smash it. But it won't hurt. It's gonna be right, but it's gonna be fine. Certainly not what I was looking for. Fortunately, not a tough hole, so we should be okay. T-Buzz, I need your top 5 snacks.
Top 5 snacks.
I need them right now. I need no preparation, no nothing. Top 5 snacks, go.
Number 5, we're gonna go with Doritos. Doritos 5. Twizzlers 4.
Twizzlers 4.
3.
3 is always the toughest.
3, I'm gonna go with peanut M&Ms.
Peanut M&Ms at 3.
And then I'm gonna go with 2. It might have to be the pretzel and like the peanut butter M&Ms. The mix, it's like a pretzel and a peanut butter.
See, I love the distinction there between 2 and 3. A lot of people would group those together. I would not. And I appreciate it. What's number 1?
Number 1, always gotta go with the pretzels. Pretzels are always number 1.
You know what, T-Buzz? I love it. I really do. Oh, we're gonna have to locate this ball. But more importantly, pretzels at 1 is a bold move.
It's a deadly choice.
But it's a great move. It really is.
It really is. It was left and then it curved back right. Yeah.
Let's stick it close. Maybe give it a look at birdie. We'll see. It's gonna have to really go. Yeah, it's not gonna be enough. Dang it. Been pretty good shipping with the 60 today. Might take out like a little less loft. Maybe just roll it up there with a gap wedge. I'll stick with this. Sit, sit. Yeah, I'll take that. Yeah, 60's been pretty good today, I have to say. A little tap in par. Very, very difficult to complain about that. Nothing is guaranteed with 4-iron, but it's another tap in par. All right, 1 under through 5. Don't know what we have coming up, but we will face it head on, whatever it is. That is for darn sure. Short par 4 here. Gonna take iron off the tee. It's kind of, the green is blocked off by those trees. It's only 300 yards, but can't get there because there are trees in the way. So I'm gonna hit it out to the right with one of these guys. A little 4-iron, hopefully a little draw. Put myself in a good spot. Probably get the job done. All right, we got like 55 yards up a little bit of a hill. It's down breeze, which is not ideal because we're gonna have to put a good amount of spin on it. I do not want to go in that bunker. I also don't want to go long, so obviously that is somewhat of a predicament. Please don't be short. Oh, nice. Oh, I really thought that was gonna be short. It's long, but hey, it's not in the bunkers. A little long. Don't see it. I think he's got eyes.
I think it, yeah.
It rolled out a little bit.
It's a little bit in the rough.
That had almost no spin on it. It rolled out all the way up this hill somehow, which is certainly better than being in that pot bunker. This is a very delicate little chip shot right here. I want to get it just past the fringe. Go. I landed it in the right spot, just didn't run out. All right, tough putt for par. Oh. Blew that one by. Hopefully, no trouble here. First bogue, that's all right, even par. Gotta get one back. T-Buzz gave me his top 5 snacks. I don't even think I have to ask. How we look at top 5 snacks?
In no particular order, okay. I'll put Pringles in the list.
Whoa!
Pringles.
Whoa!
Absolutely, Pringles are making the list.
Did not see that coming.
Oreos. I'll put an Oreo in there. I know. I was saying I wasn't too hot on the pretzels, but those peanut butter filled ones, those are up there.
Wow. Okay. So that is certainly a turn of events.
I mean, at Chips Ahoy, it's kind of, you know, tough list having the Oreo and the Chips Ahoy.
It is,
but
it's also not. Wow.
Then along with that, I'm gonna have to just go with a nice sour cream and onion chip, just like a Ridgie's or a Ridgie's.
Ooh, the Ruffles. You mean.
Yeah, the Ruffles. Yeah.
Yes. 100 for a hole-in-one. You guys. Wow. T-Buzz just proposed $100 for a hole-in-one. I've had one hole-in-one in my life. It was last summer. If we can pull this off, I would chip in 100 of my own and come up with some sort of giveaway for you guys, but that is much easier said than done. If I drain this hole-in-one here, I would ask you humbly to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I mean, I don't think that's too much to ask. It's about 160. A little downhill. Gotta be delicate. Whoa. Okay. Oh no. Oh, that is very long. Okay. Well, that was probably our worst iron shot of the day, but hopefully we can get up and down for the par and be all right. Smoked it maybe 40 yards over the green, downwind, downhill. Not an intelligent golf shot. I'd rather be long and in the rough than in the bunker, but I might have a fence to attend to, so. But, well, that's not ideal. All right, so proper New York golf right here. T-Buzz said, by these 3 trees, he is correct. That is probably 30 yards long. If I hit it pin high on this line, I'd be in the bunker, so. Could be worse, but this is pretty bad, I will say. All right, coming off a bogey on the last. Would really love to be able to save par here, limit the damage. Gonna require a phenomenal, phenomenal golf shot. Downhill lie, or with the grain lie rather. Oh boy, all right.
Do not attach any association of this to me whatsoever.
I'm sad. Up and down to save bogue would be huge. No, it's not gonna run, man. Come on. Long bogey putt. Turn for me, turn for me. Certainly not what we had in mind. We're 2 over. We need to be 4 over to achieve our mission for today. Okay. I tend to have a pattern in my golf game where if I have a bad hole, unfortunately, I tend to compound it with another bad hole. So hopefully we can avoid that here. 3 over the last 2 holes. Certainly not what I had envisioned. Hey, how did we finish up at the casino last night?
Up $44.
44.
I was up 70, and then I kept playing, but I was down 150 at a point.
Whoa! And you worked your way back?
Yeah.
That could be metaphorical for today. A little bogey, double bogey action. Love to hear that. Let's go. Iron off the tee, hopefully keep it in the middle, and should give me about a 120 shot into the green. It's got a little fade on it, but yep, fine there. Safe little golf shot there. Not the best strike in the world. So I'm an absolute clown. It is way more than 120. We were into breeze, didn't hit it very particularly well. So we have 168 to the flag, 50 yards short of our initial landing spot. 168, I believe I said. I'm gonna go, it's into breeze, I'm gonna go 8. It's downhill a little bit. Hopefully we don't sail it because there's some messy stuff past the green that I would prefer to not have to endure. Uphill lie, so I'm comfortable with a full 8, certainly into the wind. I don't think you should have too many problems. That is way left. Don't know what's over there. This is approaching upon 3 bad holes in a row if I don't save something here, so we gotta really pedal to the metal. That's not horrible. Okay, huge slope right behind the hole, which is certainly in the back of my mind here. So I'm just gonna try to bump it just past the fringe. Try to get it to run just up to the hole. If we're a little short, can live with it. That's gonna have to sit, and it's gonna have to sit right now. Ugh. I would like to think of myself as an individual who should not have too much of a struggle to break 40.
Okay.
Tough green, man. Tough hole. Gotta save something here. This is for par. Long putt for par. Up the hill. That is absolutely fine. Knock this in to save bogey. Three over par. We gotta turn this around, and we gotta turn this around very, very quickly. All right, 1 to play, 1 shot. No, I have 2 shots to play with if I'm, well, I have 1 shot if I wanna break, right? Horrid stretch last couple holes, 3 holes. Complete script flip from where we were through the first 5, but that is absolutely gonna happen. I would love to be able to come away with a par here, and we would have check 1. How about a shout out for T-Buzz and Frankie Lenses. I'm excited for the future to have you guys on board. Got 1 to play. I said earlier, if I was able to brighten your day just a little bit by having you click on this fine program, I would greatly appreciate if you could click that subscribe button. Presumably, if you were to decline to do so, that would imply that you, in one way or another, are negatively affected, even if that should be the case. The influence negatively on yourself to take the 7, 9 seconds, whatever it could be, to click that subscribe button pales in comparison to the happiness that it would bring me. Would be substantially higher than whatever it would do negatively to you, which I could argue is nothing. And potentially even a positive influence, because I could become more readily accessible to you in the future as far as future videos. So my recommendation, if I was able to entertain you today, would be to subscribe. You would be making the world a better place because the net happiness level would be increasing. Okay, par 4, 350 or so. Again, it's into breeze, but it's a little tight. I'm gonna play it safe. I'm gonna hit iron off the tee. Need a huge shot here. If we can find the fairway, I like our chances of coming away with par, which would set us up nicely to shoot in the 30s, which is what we came here to do today. It certainly was. I will certainly take that. All right, see what we got. We have about 130 to the pin, a little uphill slope, downhill. If you could maybe take a gander on over to this lie, you might be able to appreciate You know what? I'm not gonna grumble with it, but after a pretty solid strike, I would have liked to be a little bit more in the fairway, which I don't think there are varying degrees of that now that I think about it. I would like to be in the fairway, to be more specific. Before we continue, I have to give a massive, massive shout out to the 4-iron. No putter, certainly not what we like to see, but the 4-iron just picked up where we left off, and I can't say enough about what it was able to do for me today. So shout out to the 4-iron. All right, back to the issue at hand. 130, like I said, yeah, hit the green, 2-putt, and we're off and running with our first successfully completed edition of 30s Rock. Last approach shot of the day, hopefully. That was not fun. About 60 to the flag. Don't see the flag. Absolutely chunked that one. Yeah, very, very poor shot. Need a huge, huge shot right here. Bogey would still have us in the 30s, which would accomplish our mission. So not making it too easy on ourselves, but if we can stick this one and take some of that pressure off. I would hate to have a long putt with the 4-iron with one shot to spare. So let's stick this one and should be in good shape. No idea, but it's what I was going for. So hopefully should be close to the pin. T-Buzz, how we looking? Couldn't hear anything, so your guess is as good as mine. I'm guessing it didn't go in the hole because I didn't hear any screams from T-Buzz down by the green. Task number 1 is not dying, trying to cruise this hill. Task 1 accomplished. Task 2 is locate the golf ball, which is it's about 6 feet from the pin, I would say. That is lovely. We can tap that in for a par for 38. We can 2-putt it for a 39. Either way, we accomplish our goal. I'm not going to get ahead of myself, obviously. Let's knock it in for a par, come away with a 38, and that would absolutely be a successful day today. T-Buzz, I need a 2-putt to break 40, which would be mission accomplished, so.
Or to stick this right here.
You know what? Do you hear, like, can we just, let's get the camera on this young gentleman right here. You know what? Why not? Nerves are flowing a little bit, just a little bit. Maybe 2 cups off the right. I definitely want to secure the 2-putt. It's makeable, but not going to go crazy. Let's do it. Come on. All right. Might have given that a little bit too much respect because the nerves were flowing. I'm not going to lie, but this tap in to achieve our goal. And that is what I would like to call a successful 9 holes of golf. That was a good deal of fun, more than a good deal, it was a great deal. It was a colossal deal of fun. We played well, we battled. It was a real test of my golf grit and emotions, and I think I came out with a passing mark. So again, can't thank you enough. Drop a like, drop a sub if you are so willing to do so, and I will catch you in the next video. Appreciate it. Take care. Peace.